Hello everyone, Prakash here. And today we are going to discuss about one of the most important topic used in most of the GenAI systems, which is your RAV evaluation matrix. So, if you are a beginner or if you are learning machine learning or data science, so you come across with some evaluation metrics like this precision, recall, F1 score, and accuracy. So when it comes to RAG system or GenAI application system, those matrices are not really making any value when we are evaluating those things. So today we'll be discussing about how we can evaluate those, especially for the RAG systems. We are building any kind of chatbot and we are retrieving the context from your external knowledge source. Then how we are going to measure your chatbot performance, right? Let's start. Let's see. Basically, there are 4 evaluation metrics used to evaluate your chatbot performance. One is your faithfulness, context precision, answer relevance, and the hallucination rate. So let's understand the faithfulness. It checks, did AI answer from your retrieved context or from your provided context. Let's say, for an example, you built a healthcare chatbot and the question asked by the user is what is the recommended dose of the drug X, okay, and the context was provided to the AI or to the RAG system was drug X 500 mg twice daily for the adults, right? And the answer the AI generated is drug X dose is 500 mg taken twice daily for adults self during pregnancy. So from the answers you can relate that the first 3 answers are correctly captured from the context, and the fourth one, safe during pregnancy, here the LLM partially hallucinate, like this information was not provided in the context, but the AI partially hallucinate and provided that answer. So here the faithfulness, how we can measure that? Out of the total claims, like first you break the answer into some coordinates or atomic claims, then you check each claim against the retrieved context, right? So here out of 4 retrieved claims or the coordinates, 3 are correct, 1 is incorrect. So your score will be 3 divided by 4, which is near to 75%. So your faithfulness of the chatbot is 75%, right? Now let's understand the context precision, and it's a very important and critical metrics when it comes to the the RAG chatbot, right? So what is context precision? Context precision basically it tells you the top k retrieved chunks whether they are relevant to the asked question or they are not relevant. So for an example, let me open YouTube. Okay, I'll ask one question. I need today's AI news, okay, and I search here. So what I've got, the first news is uploaded 3 days ago. The information is correct maybe, but my expectation was the news which was uploaded today, right? I mean I need 2 days AI news. So here the retrieved context was not related to what I have asked, correct? And the second one, it's uploaded within 19 hours, which is relevant, right? And then the next one is also 1 day ago, that is also relevant, and the fourth and fifth one. So what you can see here, like my top results, and the first one is not actually relevant of what I have asked. So here your context precision reduced, right? And how you calculate it? For an example, here the query was asked refund policy for the digital products, and the chunks, the relevant or top 5 chunks was retrieved from the vector database are digital goods refund within 14 days, which is relevant to the question that was asked, and the chunk to shipping rate for the physical items, which is not relevant, okay, and the refund process step by step, that is also relevant, and the company history and founder, the chunk number 4, that is not relevant to the asked question, and the fifth one, exception for the subscription products, so kind of some relevance to the products, right? So here out of 5 chunks, only 3 are correct. So your context precision will be 3 divided by 5, which is near to 60%, right? Next, understand the answer relevancy. Okay, so in answer relevancy, it checks does the AI actually answer or address for the user asked. Okay, for an example, you have a customer support chatbot. Okay, and the question was asked by the user is how do I reset my password, and the LLM respond to that question that the account security is very important. We offer many features to the to keep your data safe and follow industry standard. Okay, the answer was provided by the LLM may be correct, but it is not relevant or it is not addressing what I have asked, right? So here your answer relevancy comes into picture. If the answer is not relevant to the question that was asked, then the performance of the chatbot is very poor, right? And how you measure that? How you measure the answer relevancy? So the LLM generate n number of possible questions. So let's say for here the correct answer is click forgot password on the login page, enter your email and follow the reset link we send you. So from that answer, LLM will find n number of questions and match those questions into the actual questions. Okay, and compare with this cosine similarity. If they are matching, like if your cosine similarity is high, then you are likely to say that the answer relevance is good. Another way of judging it through the LLM as a judge. You use another LLM to judge whatever the question was provided and whatever the answer was retrieved, are they really correct or not. You can use a different LLM to judge that. Alright. Now let's see hallucination rate. Okay, which is another critical evaluation metrics when it comes to the GenAI applications. So how often does the model invent facts that are not supported by the retrieved context? For an example here, who invented Python? And the answer you got from the AI assistant is Elon Musk invented Python in 2008. Okay, it's a completely fake statement, and the LLM answered it with confidence. So here the LLM did the hallucination. Okay, and how you measure that? The formula is hallucinated answer divided by the total answer. Okay, now let's understand the real world importance of these matrices. Okay, in most of the enterprise AI chatbots, those metrics are heavily used, like medical AI or legal AI or customer support systems, RAG pipelines. Those metrics are really helpful to evaluate the performance of the GenAI applications or your chatbot. So if an AI sounds that doesn't mean it's correct. Okay, and that's why evaluating RAG system has become one of the most important parts of the modern GenAI engineering. Alright, so once again, this is Prakash and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.